everyone, I'm here with an unboxing video. I'm gonna put it that way so you don't see my address. If you have looked at the title, you know what's being unboxed here. And this is probably the last Doreen Virtue deck that I will get. I pre-ordered this a while ago, and then she kind of went on the Jesus train. No offense to Christians, but not my thing. And now her other stuff is going to be very Jesus-y, which is not for me, and that's okay. But this one is crystals and angels, so I thought I would give it a whirl. And I figured if I didn't like it or it wasn't really for me, I could always pass it along anyway. So it's a typical Hay House deck. I'm just gonna take the plastic off. It probably has 44 cards in it. Yes, it does, because she seems to like that number for her angel decks. Okay, so crystal angels. All right, let's see. Oh, it's got like sparklies on the cover. Look at that. Ooh, sparkly. That's kind of cool. I like that. It's your typical, like I said, Hay House box, nice and sturdy. Keep your cards in. Sorry, just something came off there. Some piece of plastic. I didn't know what that was. Anyway. So, pretty sturdy box. Oh, and the book too has that. The book has like shiny, and I'm a sucker for shiny. So pretty typical Hay House type book. You've got your cards, the thumbnail. They appear to be in alphabetical order. So it's all crystals, and it looks like they're associated with like an angel that I guess is in charge of the crystal. I'm curious to see. The artist is Marius Michael George, because the artwork I think on this one is better than some of the other decks that she has. Oh, it's interesting. She's sort of branding herself as a Christian mystic. That's in here. Yeah, she's no longer saying she has a PhD, and no longer claiming, you know, to be a psychic or anything like that. So that's sort of interesting. Okay. So you've got how to work with your cards, how to cleanse them, archangels, along with their color and what they're associated with, how to work with the cards, a basic 3-card message spread, and then we get into the cards themselves. So kind of your typical little Hay House guidebook. All right, so let's get on with the cards. Okay, so it's got your little sleeve, which is better to me than, you know, when it's all wrapped in plastic, which makes it a little hard sometimes to unbox. All right, let's get this open. Okay, little disappointed that with all the sparkles on the deck box and the book that there is no gilding on the side. What's up with that? I would expect shiny, I have to say. Back is okay. Typical kind of Hay House stock, a little thicker than Llewellyn, a little more laminate-y, but, you know, good, flexible. All right, so each one has a crystal name on there. There's amber, and it says give to God. Take a deep breath, and on exhale, release the situation to God for healing and answers. We've got amethyst, reveal your true self. Ametrine, balancing masculine and feminine energies. I must say that I like the artwork better than some of her other decks, and it's all the same artist, whereas some of her earlier decks were different artists, which made some of the decks disjointed. Some decks are better than others, but some of them I just found like too disjointed. There's Angelite. Appetite. It's not prescription. I'm not going to show you them all, just so there's some mystery, but she does seem they're all, like I said, they're all different crystals. There's calcite, busy times and multitasking, citrine, unnecessary worries. This one doesn't have an angel on it. It just looks like a dove, which is kind of interesting. Let's see, we've got emerald, fluorite. I know she uses a lot of God in this particular, in this deck, as opposed to some of the angel ones, which asked you to talk to a specific angel. So this one, like, she's obviously moving away from working with angels. gold. We've got God. Of course, he's a white man with a beard. Yeah. Because it says God sends miracles, and I guess, unless that's supposed to be the spirit of gold, I don't know. But again, yeah. Jade. I like that one. That's kind of cool. Let's see if she's got labradorite. She doesn't have labradorite. Malachite. It's like one of my favorite stones. Moonstone. Heightened intuition. Let's see. Rhodochrosite. Oh, at least finally we have a non-white person. Finally. I like to have diversity in my decks, I must say. Not everybody looks like this. Sapphire, smoky quartz. Again, we've got a blonde lady. Nothing is blonde ladies. I'm a blonde lady, but I don't know. I like having diversity, and I think that's why I like Kyle Gray's stuff. I'm finding I'm liking it better than Doreen Virtue stuff because his the people, the angels, whatever on his cards, there's a lot more diversity going on. Tiger's Eye. Oh, that one's pretty. Unitite. Watermelon tourmaline. And then we have yellow jasper as the last one. So there's 44 in here. They are in alphabetical order. I'm going to work with these. I think this might be a deck I'm going to work with in December. And just see how I like them, you know, keep an open mind and all, but this will probably be the last, you know, deck that I get with her, seeing as she's, you know, moved kind of away from her original kind of focus, which was on angels and things. And then even when she was younger in the early 2000s, she had like the Goddess deck and the Ascended Masters deck, and that was kind of more up my alley. But I really do like the art on this, I have to say. I do like that it's one artist, and the art on this is not like in some of the tarot decks where they feel kind of really slapped together. This seems like was a little bit more attention in this art than in some other decks. I do wish that there was gilding on the side, especially when you give me a sparkly cover, which I do really like. So I'm going to work with this and see what I think. What do you think? Like, if you've gotten this deck, what do you think? Is it something that you would put on your wish list? Let me know. Like and subscribe. I'll talk to you later.